I'm like the one of two, soon to be three civilians in our company.
Yeah.
So I'm like the convert who didn't know anything about any of this stuff. So I was literally just like pretty much every other person that we talked to at the Seeker Show. So all of our trainers and everyone there, they're all from that veteran background. We've got an extensive talent pool of people who have got that background, and then there's a couple of us who aren't, and it's I think it's a good balance for us, because I can see it from the perspective of somebody who never knew any of this stuff. And it was literally on our first date, which was hyper romantic, by the way, where he threw a tourniquet at me and he's like, "I'm bleeding out, what do I do?" And I was just like, "Are you serious, mate?" And that was sort of my introduction, and it took me a while, especially in the early days when this was sort of all in the conception phase, and Simon was talking to me about some plans that he had, and I was like, it's a really bizarre thing to be so passionate about, like first aid, woohoo, super exciting. But I was obviously open ears, because that's what you do when you're at the start of a relationship. And
sucker.
And then the more that I sort of hung around Simon and the rest of the crew, and the more that we the further down the rabbit hole I got, the more I understood just how much I didn't know, and how critical it is that people do know these skills. And that's where the passion is. So I'm definitely not from the military background. I'm just one of the many converted, the PracMed Disciples.